But the Pleiadian ships are able to change density and do all kinds of things that these guys on this planet have never imagined. They sell our dead bodies on a meat market. The Pleiadians downed the missile harmlessly at sea, and then last night from San Diego, our government fired another ICBM at the Pleiadians this time. It was I got in my ear, as it were, as I was sleeping, that it was a missile fire, President Obama trying to start a war with Iran. It's really kind of silly to think that we can take on a race that's been around for many millions of eons longer than the reptilians. They poison us deliberately in order for us to have to buy pharmaceuticals so that they can string our miserable little lives along on pharmaceuticals for the rest of our, aging days. And a rocket could pass right through them and not harm them. And plus they can outrun it, too, if they wanted to just get out of the way. But they sell our dead bodies on a meat market because they're here to rescue the human beings who are being enslaved on this planet and forced into a paradigm of a super oligarchy and a lot of other heavy metals that are dispersed in the air as chaff that favors the Bilderberg Group and the Illuminati and is completely and utterly without any conscience towards the human beings whatsoever. No need for us to be in the kind of physical condition that we are in. British Petroleum, they put chemicals in jet fuel, and those chemicals end up getting sprayed in these minute particulates. They not only kill and eat us, but there's money in toxifying us that rain down on our food, on our crops, and in our water. There's lithium in those chemtrails. There's also fluoride. The American government can talk to one another militarily without being listened in upon by other foreign countries. They know this stuff is toxic for us. They sell our dead bodies on a meat market. Humans are just commerce to these people, and they're also meat to these people. And so they work in collusion with the pharmaceutical companies with these backdoor deals, changing the laws and making everything favorable for these guys, but not favorable for the humans whatsoever, of their own kind that goes passing by here every 50 years. And I got that straight from the CIA agent. And his target was an American, but they put chemtrails in collusion with BP. They sell our dead bodies on a meat market, warship full of fighter planes. With an EMP weapon. We spent most of the night last night evacuating everybody that was on that ship off because it was completely dead and no electronics whatsoever survived the EMP pulse. I got in my ear, as it were, as I was sleeping, that it was a missile fire, President Obama trying to start a war with Iran. They sell our dead bodies on a